What up, guys? This is No Angel here, and right now we're doing kind of a tech video. Not really a tech video, but kind of, because it does relate to technology. And right now we are doing a first look on the Kuzy cover. It's a keyboard cover. As you can see, it's already on my Mac, and this is the actual case it comes in. Sorry about that. Let it focus a little bit. It's in for, the Pro, the Air, Retina, whatever. They made a good point in saying that this fit whatever Mac. It says keyboard right there in silver. I don't know if you guys can. There you go. You guys can see it a little bit. But they made a point in saying that it fit all Macs. Like pretty much, like if you have a Mac, the same keyboard layout is there, so it's gonna fit. And I was like, all right, cool. So there's no risk of it not fitting on my Mac, and of course it did fit, which is quite lovely. As you can see right here, we have we have the ombre looking one for this one, and it's really cool. Well, it looks really cool. And yeah, I just actually applied it today, and I was messing with it a little bit, and I want to give my first impressions. But before I go on with that, I do actually have the right here. I do have the Kuzy. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, Kuzy or Kuzy. I don't even know, but I do have the Kuzy. It is rubberized black, and I got it because obviously it's gonna match gorgeously with the ombre. So I just wanted to point that out real quick. And so yeah, so there it is, the Mac back up again. And so yeah, so my first impressions of the Kuzy on keyboard cover. The Mac kind of loses its sleekness because these are like rubberized. So in the stock keyboard, my fingers like glided almost off the keys into the next key, and I could punch pretty fast. But I do imagine this will not dramatically, I guess, but it will slow me down a little bit, like because the key is just doesn't feel as powerful. It feels kind of like wobbly, like you're like when I type on the stock keyboard, I feel like I'm making a powerful gesture. But with these keys, they have a little rubbery feel, so it feels sloppier, I guess. It doesn't feel as accurate, and it doesn't feel as great, to be honest, because it's rubberized, and I just don't like that feeling. I like the stock keyboard the Mac has with the strong key that you just push it down, and it gives a very satisfying feeling. But now with this rubber on it, it kind of loses that metallic touch that I enjoyed so much from the Mac. But I think it's definitely a sacrifice worth doing because this keyboard does indeed cover the whole keyboard, including the cracks. So you're not likely to get dust in there, and definitely will help in the longevity of your Mac, especially if you're those type of persons that just cannot, or type of people that just cannot keep buying one whenever the new one comes out. Because I know I'm not, so I decided to go ahead and invest in one of these babies. Not only because it's absolutely gorgeous, but because also it does help or aid in the longevity of my Mac. So yeah. But like I said, it looks pretty wonderful. It definitely doesn't feel like it's something that easily pops out. Like for example, if you move around like that, like kind of viciously, not really necessarily. You just like it doesn't peel off. Like right here, you kind of got it because I hit the edges. But like if you hit the normal keys and stuff, it doesn't really get. You don't really get like shifting or anything like that. So it's pretty sturdy for what it is, considering that it is indeed plastic. But yeah. It definitely feels pretty good, but it could feel better. Like for example, if like screw the keys, like keep the keys rubber, but if cause see if you peel it off, so you can see the plastic and stuff. But if this was like a hard plastic that just snaps on there, like I think that would have been better, because it just kind of adds like it keeps some of that sharpness that the Mac has with the metallic feel, and it wouldn't be as feeling as fragile or as cheap as it does, because it does feel cheap compared to stock Mac. But of course I expected that because the Mac, when it comes down to build quality, it's very hard to beat, because it's pretty much all steel and it feels wonderful. Like it just feels like the premium feel is definitely there with the Mac. But of course you wouldn't know that if you had a Mac. Not that I'm a Mac fanboy, by the way, I'm a PC gamer, just putting that out there if you guys haven't seen my previous videos on this. But yeah, my first impressions are that it's pretty cool. Like if you want to add some longevity to your Mac, and if you want to spice things up a little bit, I would definitely recommend you get a keyboard cover. There's a lot of different designs, so there's definitely something for everyone. Especially if you just are tired of the same thing with your Mac and you want to change it to something, spice things up a little bit. Like I got this for my Mac for Valentine's Day. This is my Valentine's Day gift to my Mac, and so yeah. You know what I mean? Just to spice things up a little bit. I've been having this since 2013, I believe, or early 2014. I forgot. But yeah. So it was time to spice things up a little bit, and I think this definitely does a good job. It adds a different angle to the Mac, and it makes it look very pretty, especially because it complements even the aluminum, the brushed aluminum or stainless steel. Even I don't even know what this material is. Well, not stainless steel, definitely. Probably not stainless steel. I don't know, but it's very premium. Probably aluminum. I have no idea. But it definitely complements it nicely too because it's also going with the gray. And of course, if you get like a black case with it, especially in my case, it just looks absolutely wonderful. If my camera can indeed focus, which it doesn't seem like to be able to. Sorry about that. But then we pull off the Mac again, and there now it focuses. But yeah, guys, that's been my first impression on this keyboard for the Kuzy keyboard cover or whatever. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will answer them as promptly as I can. It's definitely not an expensive product, so it's not like a life or death decision you have to make. But definitely you don't want to waste your money on just, any keyboard cover or something like that, especially if it's not good. I will be using this for the next couple of well, for the foreseeable future actually, and if I do get annoyed with it, I will write a video. I will make a video explaining my annoyance and why I decided to remove it. But if it's not that bad, I'll definitely keep it. If not for anything else, and just to protect my Mac a little bit more, and like I said, add to that longevity. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been No Angel here, and I'm out for now.